Gentlemen, we have to agree on this show today that the moment Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto had problems, the moment they parted ways, that was the start of the 2027 alignments. And actually, as we speak right now, everyone has already aligned himself to his friends and his allies for the 2027 challenge. Now, what happened? Rigathi Gachagua aligned himself to Uhuru Kenyatta the moment he realized that William Ruto has gone to where? Raila Amolo Odinga. Now, up to there, I can comfortably on this channel say that Rigathi Gachagua is slightly above William Ruto, or even if they are not 50-50. That one has to be taken to the bank. Why am I saying so? If you consider the combination between Rigathi Gachagua and Uhuru Kenyatta, then Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto, then you bring in the Gen Z factor, it is very clear that Rigathi Gachagua is above, far much ahead than William Ruto. Now, that's what I want to dissect here on this video here. But kindly, if this is the first time you're watching our videos, please make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment, because that's the best support you can always give this channel. Let me go directly to what I'm saying here. Why am I saying that Rigathi Gachagua is slightly above William Ruto, or they are at 50-50 as we speak? When Uhuru Kenyatta comes to Rigathi Gachagua's side, the mountain politics is already done. It's combined now that the mountain is consolidated to Rigathi Gachagua's side. Uhuru Kenyatta cannot come to vie, but Rigathi Gachagua is the one who is active right now. So the mountain is around him now. That is 8 million strong he's having as a man. So he has a strong starting base than William Ruto. What does William Ruto have from the Rift Valley? 3 or 4 million maybe. That is very little. Now the rest that William Ruto needs, he has to wait from other regions like Joho, Oparanya, and Raila himself to deliver to him. That means very well that William Ruto does not have something that depends on us per now. So he has to depend on other people for them to campaign for him. But the way things are going right now in the country, there's some things that you have to agree. The majority of the youths in this country hate William Ruto, hate him completely. Personally, the way I'm seeing the things are going, William Ruto is not doing well as a president. I personally feel like he needs to change, or else I'm going to personally campaign him the way I can. Why am I saying so? We cannot have a scenario where you're playing the Kenyans' minds. Let me leave alone William Ruto right now, but let me talk on what is happening now. Rigathi Gachagua's combination, and of course William Ruto. Now, so William Ruto having people that he relies on, Rigathi Gachagua has what he relies on himself first, that is sure. Going forward, they'll go for running mates. It's automatic that William Ruto will go for running mate either from the mountain region, go for Gachagua, or from the Rift, from the coast, or even go to where? To western region. Rigathi Gachagua equally has the same alternatives. But if all these people go, who has the high alternative? Who has more options as we speak? Who has more friends as we speak right now? One thing we have to accept is that Rigathi Gachagua has not made enemies as far as the politics outside the mountain is concerned. Rigathi Gachagua does not have enemies in other parts of the country. He has not exchanged with any governor. He has not exchanged with any senator from outside the mountain region. He only has problems with the people of the region who are not behind him, and is not begging them to be by his side. So therefore, it is very clear that Rigathi Gachagua is already consolidated his mountain region. So it's just eyeing where the people are going to speak more, and then he's going to get someone best from that region. Checking what William Ruto is doing, he's going for Raila Amolo Odinga, while Rigathi Gachagua is going for Natembeya and Malala, meaning that these are the most vocal people that we have from the western region. If these guys are brought on board, then Rigathi Gachagua makes a mistake or makes the step of bringing somebody from the mountain as his running mate, William Ruto is done very early in the morning because of numbers. Because of numbers. How can you decampaign a deputy president from the western region? How can you do that? You will only need slight backup from either Kalonzo or any other leader in this country for him to win. Just do some calculations, have Matiang'i on board, go to the western region, to the coast region, bring on maybe someone like Mike Sonko. And actually, I'm telling you, Rigathi Gachagua is going to win the youth votes in this country, or even win overwhelmingly as far as the calculations that he's going to do are concerned. William Ruto right now is limited to go to the mountain and pick a running mate from there. And if he's not Rigathi Gachagua, that's a loss very early in the morning. He will lose the election. So therefore, right now as we speak, Rigathi Gachagua is far much above ahead of William Ruto as per to the status quo. However, if William Ruto decides to perform, lowers the cost of living, and ensures that whatever he says is not lying anymore, that means he's going to win the hearts of the women and the youths in this country. If William Ruto ensures that there's no arrests that are happening right now, like we saw Aoko is arrested, We are seeing people intimidated right, left, and center. Probably William Ruto is going to win the hearts of many Kenyans come 2027. But there is a lot to do as far as the winning of the hearts of Kenyans is concerned. Why am I saying so? William Ruto has to go and finish the issues that are in health right now. Has to lower the cost of education in the country right now. Has to ensure that people are understanding what he's doing as we speak right now. Has to ensure that overtaxation that is being experienced in the country does not occur at any point. He has to ensure that he does not harm Kenyans in form of increasing taxes at all. But if he does not do so, all these accusations that have been getting from the Kenyans, if they remain until 2027, William Ruto shall have lost it significantly. Therefore, Rigathi Gachagua is going to get the upper hand as far as the 2027 is concerned. Rigathi Gachagua might decide not to vie for the election seat as the president of this country. Then he decides to back somebody with Uhuru Kenyatta. They come together and back Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo Musyoka takes him as a presidential, as a running mate, or even goes to Western Kenya and gets somebody. It's done. It is done. However, there's one factor that brings all these people together, the agency factor. If Rigathi Gachagua stands on this side, William Ruto on the other side, you bring the Gen Z here in the middle, you ask them to choose whom they want. As per to the things, as per to how the things are right now in the country, who will the Gen Z go for? Assuming they don't have a candidate that they have chosen. Probably they will go to none other than Riggy G. Why? Riggy G has not been arrogant to the Gen Zs as William Ruto has been. Riggy G's people have not been abusing the Gen Zs as much as William Ruto people have been. William Ruto's people are the ones who have been telling us that these are the people who is chicken in, who go for chicken, KFC chicken, they take Uber, they don't know what they are doing. Are the people who have been abusing the Gen Zs in this country. They have been the people who have been in power, actually, overseeing how the Gen Zs were being killed in the parliament buildings. So therefore, it is very clear that Rigathi Gachagua has a upper hand as the Gen Zs, as far as the Gen Zs are concerned. The Gen Zs are going to determine the policy of this country if they decide to vote. Not even the Gen Zs, the youths of this country. If they decide they're going to vote towards this direction, come 2027, probably it's going to be very clear that they are going to vote to determine who is going to become the president in this country. If all those influencers on Twitter are going to be brought together, then discuss with a certain presidential candidate, then push a certain agenda in this country, then probably we are going to have one of the most powerful presidents in this country who is going to be supported by the Gen Zs. Why am I saying most powerful? He's going to get a huge amount of votes because right now, as we speak in the country, the Gen Zs form 70%, and the Gen Zs, millennials, and the other youths combined, they form actually almost 80% of the population in this country. If these people come together to vote, there's nobody can stop them unless the votes are stolen. So therefore, to keep the country safe, William Ruto has no alternative other than performing, because that is the only key thing that he has to change the people's minds. But right now, to erase from the people's mind that he's a liar, to erase from the people's minds that these people are corrupt, to erase from the people's mind that people are killed, to erase from the people's mind that people are abducted, it's going to be difficult for him come 2027, and most probably he's going to lose the elections overwhelmingly. That's my video there and there. If this is the first time you're watching our videos, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Please, on the comment section, give your alternative if you feel is Rigathi Gachagua ahead of William Ruto. I want to see your comments on the comment section. My name is Abel Mukwa. See you next time for more videos.